Hey everybody, and welcome back. An interesting video this week. I finally get a break in the weather, which allows me to set sail from Valentia Island in the beautiful kingdom of Kerry and head for Spain and eventually Portugal. So come along for the sail. Mixed bag of weather, light winds, strong winds, and some good sailing. Hope you enjoy. That's probably not good for my phone, for the camera. So that's what it's like here all day today. You know, I'm not afraid of bad weather. I remember doing a delivery one time. I was delivering a boat from Greece, and with 70 knots of wind for 2 days, and you know, you cope with it, but to go out into that and it being headwinds, that's insanity. So yeah. So good morning, Friday morning. Looks like a break in the weather. I'm going to head off. Tomorrow will be good, Saturday, and Sunday will be crap, but it's northerly, so it's all good. Gotta go up to the shop now and get some milk and bread, the last few fresh bit of meat, and I'm away then, please God, down to Spain. So let the adventures begin. So along the coast of Kerry, and it's a nice day, very little wind and motor sailing until I pass inside the Skellig Islands, and then I'll have a better wind angle and I'll put up the Genoa. So I am happy. Happy. That's the view I love. Sailing to the sun. Should be 5 days approximately to North Spain, and I have a mixed forecast. Little wind today, as you can see, and tomorrow evening a lot of wind, 30 odd knots from the north, which is behind me, to push me south. So, and it's only for Saturday night and into Sunday, hopefully, if the forecast remains true. Check predict wind now again in a while. So this is predict winds forecast this morning. I'm the white dot here, south of Ireland. As you can see, we're just going to start getting, and then by this evening, a lot of wind, 30 knots. But it's behind us, and it'll go away. I'll be running down with it obviously, but it does improve as we approach, so it's going to be a rough night. But there's an update now, and that I get the next update, it might be better, but predict wind are normally bang on. That's where we are. We're kind of west of Penzance, south of Ireland, so we still have quite a way to go. So we had a good run yesterday, approximately, well, nearly exactly 140 nautical miles, which is pretty good for a first day's run, because you know, you're only going slow coming out of the marina and channels and stuff like that. So I'm very happy with that, and I mean, the winds were light. So we've about 18, 19 knots of wind. As you saw, the reef triple mained, the main triple reefed, even, because she works well with that on a broad reach and the full Yankee. And it's easier to reef the Yankee then because it's going to blow up a lot. I'll probably be running with the triple reef main and the staysail later. Don't even have time for breakfast yet. So we get some porridge. Old reliable porridge. Things are starting to liven up now. I might have to reef. 9 knots is a bit fast. Well, this will be a good test of the bike. Triple reef main, staysail, and a small bit of Yankee. Go as fast as you dare. Woo! So we're 6 hours from the continental shelf. And our fastest speed today was 10.8 knots. Whoa, man, averaging 6. So my Aries is outside steering away. And I only just serviced it in Valentia before I left actually. Well, it's brand new, so I oiled it and checked all the lines. And so these are my snaffle lines. There's a red and a yellow. If I pull red, you can see them. I don't know if you can see them outside. If I pull the red, it'll give me 5 degrees to port, and yellow 5 degrees to starboard. But and it works. It's very, very So it's 23:45 Saturday night, and the forecast was right. We're just, I'll show you in a minute, about 28-30 knots of wind. So I briefed the mainsail, so I dropped the mainsail, and we're running on the staysail alone, and we're doing 6 or 7 knots. We took a big wave, a huge wave. We've taken 3 of them so far today, because I've beamed onto the waves. Now we've crossed the continental shelf, and it's a lot better, thank God. But I got thrown across the boat, and I don't know if you can see it in the light. I can't see it because it's at the side of my head, but and which is very unusual for me, because when I was fitting out this boat, I put handholds everywhere, and I just wasn't holding. My own fault, and I just got my head smashed. So it's been an eventful day. And I wouldn't swap it for anything. This is my 3rd or 4th time crossing Biscay this year, and like sailing at 10 knots all day today was just incredible. I loved it. So my own fault for slipping, but I'll show you where we are and what we're doing. So I covered incredible ground today. We're down here, we're down opposite, we're west of Brest. I'm going to show you the cockpit now. I'm not going out because it's, I have blue, well I put on the white. I'm not taking as much water into it now as we were. Thank God. Aries working flawlessly. Best crew member. So let's see. Fastest speed today was 12.6 knots. Wow. Much better morning. Much better morning this morning. We're still flying along. Oh, thank God. Another day's out. Still a swell, but it's not massive, but still stormy as well. So I was out last night in the cockpit before bed, and when I closed it, I left a bit of rope in and it didn't seal properly. So every time we were getting a wave into the cockpit, it was dripping into my bed. Silly mistake, but you make them, you know. So windy start to the morning. 32, 30, and we're doing 7, so about 37, 38 knots of wind. We're actually tacking downwind, and we're still back on. We're crossing our course, so it's good. Off we go surfing. Surfing in the North Atlantic. It's always hard to guess the height of the waves, and they never look the same on the camera either. How many meters? 4 meters? 5? Lovely way to start the day because the sun has come out. We need that after yesterday. I couldn't put my head out yesterday unless it was wrapped from head to toe in wet gear and boots, and obviously I had to be out to reef. The best thing I did was drop the main last night. It's still down. We're doing 7 and 8 knots just with the Yankee in the right direction. So Biscay at its finest. Woo! I better hold on. So good morning, everybody. Day 3 crossing Biscay from Ireland to Spain and Portugal. Oh, it was a mad night. But it's fair winds, and I knew that when I left. I got a good forecast to predict wind, and I knew that Friday would be light winds when I left, and Saturday would be light, and then it would build, and it was exactly right. I'm going to get a new forecast now, because I just turned on the Starlink. So we're flying along, surfing down waves at 6 to 7 knots, 8, 9. In the right direction, as I said earlier, so that's good. And my ear isn't so bad. God, I gave it an awful bang yesterday. I was often thinking a sports helmet would be a great idea, you know, like in Ireland we have hurling or camogie helmets or stuff like that. Anyway, I suppose I'd never wear it. So I was just outside checking to make sure my Starlink antenna was there, because, which it is, because I can't get online today. I don't know why. So lucky I sent an initial message this morning, but I can't get forecast. Doesn't really matter because I'm out in it now anyway, but it'd be nice to know what it's doing, and that's the whole reason I bought Starlink. So anyway, it says I can't acquire satellites. It's a lovely clear sky. I don't know. People often say when they watch the videos that I rant and rave a lot and I just talk about stuff, but you spend a lot of time on your own. I suppose you're talking to the phone, you're talking to yourself, which is what I'm doing. I'm probably giving out that the Starlink won't work. Anyway, coffee. Uh-oh. Surf's up. So you can see where I am and what the wind we've been in. So as of later this evening, it's dropping off back to 17 knots, which would be lovely. And then it swings more northeasterly. Yeah, close this. Monday's lovely. And then Tuesday is nice. And I should be down here Tuesday if I continue this speed. I'm halfway, I'm over halfway. So and then it's pretty good. Well, I'll be gone out of there then. Look, glad I left Ireland. So yeah, so that's today. So it's easing off, easing off, easing off, easing off, and then I have a lovely sail in inside the traffic separation zone and skiing. And I'll probably stop here in Rio Vigo, or not. My destination is the Algarve here, but I want to stop in Lisbon to pick up an ish, which would be lovely. I can't wait for that, into Cascais. So before anybody says why Cascais, there's been a lot of ARC activity there in the last week, and one boat sunk, and I'm not laughing at that, I'm really not. I think it was a sail training boat for kids or something, I'm not sure, but no one was hurt. But yeah, but Cascais is my destination, so lightning will never strike twice. I've been outside, it's windy. Yeah, so that's whoa, stuff. Trying to do anything in this, like a rodeo. So anyway, I tidied up the boat a good bit. I gave myself a wash. Today is Sunday, so I'll have a pleasant sail the rest of tonight and tomorrow, down to like 17 knots of wind and something like that, I think, which would be lovely. And the seas will flatten off as well. Now I'm not complaining because we're running pretty fast with wind and following seas, which is what you want. But it is hard going, you know, just like, and I love it. And I'll make a nice fast passage as well. No, I'm not pushing the boat. We're only running with the Yankee today, actually, because it's still a bit fresh. I don't want the mainsail up in case we get squalls and get flattened. So I'll put the mainsail up later on. When it drops below 20, probably, like that, a steady below 20, I'll put it up. I'll put up a reef main, but we're running away at 7 knots at this anyway. So you can't complain with that. So something to eat, time to cook. I can't see my ear in the mirror, but oh yeah, I'm using the camera so I can have a look and see. Obviously it's not meant to be that colour. So I just jibed us and we have a much better course now. Still fresh, 22, 23 knots of wind, so I just jibed we're still running with the Yankee. So we have a much better angle now, and the wind is going to go northeast tomorrow, so don't want to be too far west. So that's I don't know, that's my my theory. So we'll see how that plays out. Oh, cup of tea. So that was a good week. Hope you enjoyed the video. Part 2 next week, and we'll see where we end up. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't. Wax Wing out.